Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Muhammad Amirul Farhan bin Muhammad Isa 2020282472. Hari ini saya akan membincangkan tentang Adatu Muhakkamah, yakni dalam mata pelajaran Qawaid Fiqhiyyah. Adatu Muhakkamah itu adalah bermaksud al-adah adalah adat, Muhakkamah adalah hukum. Dalam bahasa Inggerisnya, the rule of custom in Islamic law. Definition of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah, legal maxim of al-adat muhakkamah. Custom is arbitrary, iaitu adat sebagai hukum. Importance of custom and tradition, adat in shaping cultural norms of Islamic societies. Explanation of al-adat muhakkamah and al-uruf as related terms. Quranic reference to al-uruf and al-ma'ruf. The role of custom in decision making. To consideration in deciding a case, the circumstance of the case and legal balance. The importance of custom as a consideration in declining cases, especially in matters not explicitly stated in the Quran and Hadith. The influence of adat in providing cultural context and local custom. Limitation and principle of custom. Custom must not contradict the explicit teaching of Al-Quran and Hadith. Islamic scholar can consider custom in fatwas, but must be guided by principle of Islamic law. Macam kita tahu, Adatu Muhakkamah ni, adat sebagai hukum ni di bawah selepas daripada Al-Quran, Hadis, Ijma' ulama dan seterusnya adalah Adatul Muhakkamah. The authority of customs to specify restrict general matter. Al-uruf and ancillary mechanism in Sharia. The complementary role of uruf and al-adah to Sunnah, Quran and Sunnah. The impact of custom shaping legal system throughout Islamic history. The synthesis of norms, changing social realities with divine principle in Islamic law. Type of uruf. Overview of different categories, subcategories of uruf is approve of valid custom, uruf as-sahih, and disapprove custom, al-uruf al-fasid. Verbal actual types of approved custom. General uruf and special uruf. Condition of acceptability of validity of uruf. The condition governing the acceptability of uruf is Islamic law. Uruf must be commonly practiced in existence at the time of contingency and non-contradict the Quran and Sunnah. Valid uruf requirement according to Muhammad Hashim Al-Kamali. Application of the maxim. Example of the application of Islamic law, such as dowry, division in marriage contract and transaction practice among merchants. The recognition of custom as contractual obligation and its effect in legal matter. And the last one, conclusion. Complementary nature of uruf and al-adah to primary source of Islamic law. The importance of considering custom within framework of legal principle. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazwan bin Ma'rais, and I would like to present in subject Qawaid Fiqhiyyah, and my topic is 3.0 Al-Adatu Muhakkamah branch rules, iaitu pecahan dalam Al-Adatu Muhakkamah. So we go to first topic is what is Al-Adatu Muhakkamah, maksud dia. Jadi Al-Adatu Muhakkamah is a principle, everything is regarded as lawful, which means halal unless there is unmistakable proof that is forbidden, unless the proof of the contrary permissibility al-ibahah, conclusion that default conclusion in this situation. So kita tengok kepada makna al-adatu muhakkamah. Jadi al-adah muhakkamah is according to this theory, social norm have a legal weight, therefore until there is a proof the contrary, an act or practice that has customary within a society and is seen as legal. Jadi ringkas dia al-adatu muhakkamah itu iaitu dijadikan adat kebiasaan, dijadikan hukum berdasarkan selagi mana ianya halal, iaitu hibahah harus, kecuali berlanggar dengan perkara yang haram maka ia tolak. Jadi kita pergi kepada al-urf. This precept emphasizes the significance of taking into account traditions practice when defined Islamic law, unless there is a proof disproving it, an act to practice has a form part society customary tradition may be used foundation for judicial decision. So uruf ini secara definisinya mengikut tradition dan praktis mengikut defining Islamic law secara undang-undangnya, adat kebiasaan masyarakat sekeliling, dan ianya merupakan part of society dan dijadikan asas sebagai perundangan Islam. Okay, jadi dalam al-adatu pecahan ini ada 5. Jadi saya cuba concludekan ada 5. The first one is people use and custom are like evidence has to be analyzed. So the term is better refer to set behavior or standards that have been adopted and followed by a certain society and some member which consider standard of to be obligatory. Obviously, it should not be acceptable to behave or follow rules inconsistent with Syariah. So, for the example, kita nyatakan sikit contoh. For instance, it is customary for Malaysians to purchase furniture from the seller after they have first born and the danger expense transporting it a buyer home. After the furniture has safely left purchase home, the trade is complete, or the buyer will reimburse the seller for the expenses. So dekat sini macam mana uruf kita di Malaysia membeli perabot, okay, dan kita membayar duit pengangkutan perabot tersebut, dan sekiranya sampai dan kita membayar sejumlah wang, okay, kepada pembeli. Itu secara umumnya. Okay. Kedua, a matter specified by custom is like a matter specific by a legal text. This makes sense. Describe a formulation the specific law are based on norms adhere to a certain requirement and legal basis. As a result, scenario is comparable to several legal decisions that are based in Islamic legal source. Example, so for the lawyer or attorney, general right to sell, they are treated as a sale at the going rate. Even if depositor did not specify it, custom understood recognized trustee should be maintained that is a secure location that is normal for the trust item. Sebagai contoh, peguam ataupun pembela melakukan jual beli selagi mana kita tahu dia punya kebiasaannya selamat ataupun kebiasaannya kita percaya servis orang tersebut, maka ia boleh dilakukan. Okay, seterusnya ketiga, the subject knowledge by custom is assumed established by agreement according to the proverb. The message states in order for editing is to be in plan and also transparent manner without adding any unwelcome circumstances. It must be widely understood among the people and accepted by their standard. In other words, mention demonstrates conventional practice should be taken into account without explicit mention in agreement and transaction. Example, despite the facts to initiate a contraparty, the custom judge of the operation necessary payment consider a common practice of purchasing and also selling computer. That's a common issue. Okay, the fourth item is accept usual among trades people is taken to represent an agreement between them. According to sub age, United as acknowledged by trades people is assumed to be have agreed upon by them. The mode of payment should be understood by this custom without the need to mention in explicitly. Example, if one purchase something in the market with a defined price without explicitly stating whether it is a spot or different basis, the customary practice of the businessman was the seller received a price after defined a period of time, which could be a week, a month, or he received on a monthly installment basis. Dengan kata kita pertukaran dan kita membayar bulan-bulan mengikut persetujuan dua pihak. Dan akhir sekali, something does not happen on such habitual basis or not occur in reality. This submaxim might be characterized as anything that does not occur culture, usual practice, and does not occur, not acceptable in reality outside of conventions. Example, for instance, if someone claims the owner of plot property but is unable to explain how it acquired, another illustration is a notion a person automobile actually his own car. We are not allowed to claim ownership anything under any circumstances. Selagi mana dia tak dapat membuktikan hak tersebut dia punya, maka perkara tersebut bukanlah dia punya. That's all from me. Sekian, terima kasih.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Muhammad Nur Hisham Nurdin akan membentangkan satu tajuk berkenaan dengan application and method al-adatu muhakkamah. Pertama, adat pepatih. Kedua, dowry in wedding. Dan ketiga, sistem pawah. Adat pepatih is originated in the Sumatran village of Pagaruyung. Berasal daripada Pagaruyung. Sistem tersebut established by Datuk Pepatih dan Sebatai memperkenalkan and responsible for the lands upkeep yang bertanggungjawab membawa adat ini dan in tradition Negeri Sembilan and Nanning in Malaysia. Next, argument and reason of group who reject the land system yang menolak tentang adat tanah pepatih. Yang pertama, the pepatih custom of dividing large inheritance into parcel of customary lands runs again to the laws of Syariah as they are outlined in the Quran and Hadith. Yang menolak ini adalah kerana mereka mengatakan bahawa sistem ini tidak mengikut garis panduan Islam yang sebenar dan menolak ataupun bertentangan dengan Al-Quran dan Al-Hadith. Yang kedua, the implementation of pepatih customary land system and practice bring negative effect from an economy point of view. This is owing to the fact that many inheritance lands will be abandoned without being used or worked, and when women who inherit inheritance under this system decline to live or work in the land for specific reason. Yang kedua ni, pelaksanaan sistem dan amalan tanah adat pepatih membawa kesan negatif dari sudut ekonomi. Kerana apa? Kerana disebabkan oleh fakta bahawa ramai ataupun tanah pusaka akan terbiar tanpa digunakan atau diusahakan apabila wanita mewarisi warisan tanah itu menolak untuk tinggal atau bekerja di atas tanah tersebut. Okay, Yang ketiga, from the perspective of the family ties among those engaged, the adoption of the property traditional land system and practice has detrimental repercussion. Yang mana yang ketiga ini dari perspektif ikatan kekeluargaan di kalangan mereka yang bertunang, pengambilan anak angkat dan sistem dan amalan tradisional pepatih mempunyai kesan memudaratkan. Ini terhutang kepada fakta bahawa waris lelaki percaya mereka sepatutnya mempunyai lebih banyak hak kerana lelaki kita sedia maklum bahawa mempunyai tanggungjawab yang besar dan juga mungkin sebabkan itu miskinan. Next, untuk agreement and justification, who support the property customary land system, yang menyokong. Mengapa mereka juga golongan yang menyokong? Yang pertama, safeguarding women during divorce, their content that the Sharia law, which consistently elevates and honors women, does not contradict with the property customary land system because it also tries to preserve women. Yang mana mereka menyokong kerana menjaga wanita semasa perceraian. Ya. Mereka berpendapat bahawa undang-undang syariah yang konsisten mengangkat dan memuliakan wanita, tidak bercanggah pun dengan berbagai sistem tanah adat kerana ia juga memelihara hak wanita. Second adalah tanah adat juga memberikan keadilan kepada kaum lelaki. Mereka berpendapat bahawa walaupun jika lelaki adalah tidak dibenarkan mewarisi tanah tersebut, namun sistem pepatih menurut lelaki adil kerana seorang lelaki berkahwin dengan perempuan Minang yang mengikut adat pepatih masih dibenarkan tinggal di atas tanah itu. Dan yang ketiga, the advantage that the guy and his wife might utilize the inheritance to construct home. Kemudian kita pergi kepada perbincangan seterusnya, dowry in wedding. This dowry rate has been established by the state religious authorized in several states of Malaysia and varies from state to state. Mas kahwin ni yang mana merupakan satu keseluruhan hidup yang paling bermakna bagi kita lah. Jadi bagi orang Melayu bahawa mereka perkara ini juga merupakan tradisi masyarakat Melayu yang lebih lagi memperkenalkan mas kahwin yang sebenarnya sudah ada dalam Islam. Baik, there is not explicit text that separates dowry between virgins and widows. So this dowry value should be standardized and harmonized throughout all states in Malaysia in addition to researching the need to distinguish dowry between virgins and widows. Syariah does not set minimum or maximum dowry amount. Syariah tidak menetapkan kadar. Cuma masyarakat Melayu je yang masih sehingga kini memperkenalkan kadar untuk mas perkahwinan. And seterusnya sistem bawah. The agreement in contract that is presented is the same as the musakah contract that syarat demands. Musakah is a payment made to employers, business owners and others from the profit made. Additionally, according to the discussion of the expert, the contract of musakah refers to a worker who is tasked with taking care of and watering the plants when Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala supplies food for them to gather the fruits. And the last, the worker and the plant owner then agree that the laborer will get a share of the harvest as pay. Yang mana sistem pawan ni adalah sistem yang membahagikan faedah daripada sawah padi dan lembu antara pemilik dan petani. Perbuatan ataupun akad atau akad dikemukakan sama ada dengan akad musakah, tuntutan syarak. Musakah adalah bayaran yang dibuat kepada pekerja, pemilik, perniagaan dan lain-lain. Jadi musakah merujuk kepada pekerja yang ditugaskan untuk menjaga dan menyiram tanaman apabila Allah SWT mengekalkan makanan untuk mereka mengumpul buah-buahan pekerja dan pemilik kilang itu. Jadi Dr. Muhammad Zuhaidi, itu yang terakhirnya, assess that despite the fact that many individuals on plants, they are unable to cultivate them due to a lack of knowledge or other obstacles. There are those who do not own crop, but who possess the knowledge and the capacity to produce crops in order to reap their benefit. Yang mana Dr. Muhammad Zuhaili menegaskan dan berpendapat walaupun ramai individu memiliki tanaman, mereka tidak dapat mengusahakannya kerana kekurangan pengetahuan atau halangan lain. Di sana ada mereka yang tidak memiliki tanaman tetapi mempunyai pengetahuan dan keupayaan untuk menghasilkan tanaman untuk mendapatkan faedah mereka. Sekian, terima kasih.